When two queens collide, the shocking meeting that broke the internet. What happens when the mother of dragons meets the queen of K-drama in the most exclusive setting imaginable? This wasn't just another celebrity photo op. This was a collision of two entertainment empires that sent shockwaves through both Hollywood and Seoul. When Emilia Clarke and Song Hye-kyo posed together at a luxury jewelry event in Marbella, Spain, fans lost their minds. But what they don't realize is that this meeting represents something far more powerful than anyone could have predicted. The image went viral instantly. Two women who've conquered completely different worlds, standing side by side in stunning elegance. But beneath the glamorous surface lies a story of incredible resilience, devastating setbacks, and career transformations that would leave most people broken. These aren't just actresses posing for pictures. They're survivors who've rebuilt their empires from the ashes of their darkest moments. The exclusive Shomei jewelry event wasn't just any party. This was the kind of gathering where only the most elite celebrities get invited, where million-dollar necklaces are casually draped around necks, and where business deals that reshape entire industries happen over champagne. Song Hye-kyo arrived as Shomei's brand ambassador, representing the luxury brand's expansion into Asian markets, while Emilia Clarke brought her global Hollywood star power to the Spanish coast. But what brought these two queens to the same room goes deeper than just jewelry and contracts. Let's talk about Song Hye-kyo first, the woman Korean media once called the nation's sweetheart. For years, she dominated rom-coms and melodramas, becoming one of Asia's highest-paid actresses. Then came the fairy tale, marrying her Descendants of the Sun co-star Song Joong-ki in what was dubbed the wedding of the century. But fairy tales don't always end happily. The divorce that followed was brutal, with rumors swirling about everything from personality clashes to alleged affairs. Korean media went into overdrive, speculating about Park Bo-gum's involvement and dissecting every public appearance. Song Hye-kyo virtually disappeared from the spotlight, with many wondering if her career was over. Meanwhile, Emilia Clarke was fighting battles that make Hollywood drama look like child's play. While filming the first season of Game of Thrones, she suffered a life-threatening brain aneurysm that left her fighting for her life. But here's what's truly shocking. She suffered not one, but two aneurysms requiring multiple surgeries that left her with quite a bit of her brain missing. Imagine being told you might never speak normally again, then having to return to set to play one of television's most demanding roles. She later revealed that she lived in constant fear of being fired, believing the producers would replace her if they discovered the extent of her health struggles. Both women faced moments where their careers seemed finished. Song Hye-kyo's comeback strategy was nothing short of genius. She chose The Glory, a Netflix revenge thriller that was the complete opposite of everything she'd done before. Gone was the sweet, innocent character everyone expected. Instead, she played Moon Dong-eun, a woman seeking brutal revenge against her high school bullies. The transformation was so complete that international audiences who'd never heard of her before were suddenly calling her the Queen of K-drama. The show became Netflix's biggest Korean hit, proving that sometimes the most successful comebacks come from embracing your darkness rather than running from it. Clarke's approach was different but equally strategic. Rather than hiding her health struggles, she became an advocate for brain injury awareness, launching her own charity and speaking openly about her experiences. She chose projects that challenged her in new ways, moving beyond fantasy epics to intimate dramas and thrillers. Her upcoming role in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and the Peacock spy series Ponies show an actress determined to prove her range extends beyond dragons and medieval warfare. What's fascinating about their meeting in Marbella is the timing. Both women are at pivotal moments in their careers. Song Hye-kyo just wrapped filming on Dark Nuns, another project that continues her trend of choosing edgier, more complex roles. Reports suggest she's also in talks for several international collaborations, potentially marking her entry into Western entertainment. Clarke, meanwhile, is experiencing a career renaissance with multiple high-profile projects lined up and industry insiders calling 2025 her comeback year. The luxury brand connection isn't coincidental either. Chomet's decision to bring both women together signals something bigger happening in the entertainment industry. Asian markets are becoming increasingly important for Hollywood productions, while Korean content is exploding globally. Having the queen of K-drama and a Game of Thrones legend in the same room represents the kind of cross-cultural collaboration that studio executives dream about. Rumors are already circulating about potential joint projects, with some industry insiders suggesting that streaming platforms are actively pursuing content that could appeal to both Western and Asian audiences simultaneously. There's also the personal element that makes this meeting so compelling. Both women have been through public scrutiny that would destroy most people. Song Hye-kyo endured intense media speculation about her divorce, with every public appearance analyzed for hidden meanings. Clarke faced questions about whether her health issues would limit future roles, with some producers reportedly hesitant to cast her in physically demanding parts. Yet here they are, not just surviving, but thriving, representing two of the most successful entertainment industries in the world. The fan response to their meeting has been extraordinary. Social media exploded with comments like "Mother of K-drama" and "Mother of Dragons," and speculation about what projects they might collaborate on. But beyond the fan excitement, industry watchers are paying attention because this represents a new era of global entertainment where borders between Hollywood, Korean cinema, and international markets are disappearing. What makes this moment even more significant is what it represents for women in entertainment. Both actresses have transformed personal struggles into professional strength. Song Hye-kyo turned a devastating divorce into career reinvention, while Clarke turned a life-threatening health crisis into advocacy and artistic growth. Their meeting in Marbella wasn't just about jewelry. It was about two women who refused to let setbacks define their stories. Looking at where both women are heading, this meeting might be remembered as the moment when East truly met West in terms of entertainment collaboration. With streaming platforms desperately seeking content that can appeal to global audiences, the combination of Song Hye-kyo's massive Asian fan base and Clarke's international recognition represents exactly the kind of star power that can make projects successful worldwide. The evening in Marbella was filled with luxury and glamour, but the real story is about resilience, reinvention, and the power of refusing to be defined by your lowest moments. When two queens meet, especially ones who've conquered their demons and rebuilt their empires, the result is something that transcends typical celebrity encounters. This wasn't just a photo opportunity, it was a statement about survival, success, and the changing landscape of global entertainment. As both women continue their careers, their paths crossing in Spain feels like the beginning of something bigger. Whether that leads to direct collaboration or simply represents the new reality of interconnected global entertainment, one thing is certain: when queens collide, the entire industry pays attention. Please note that some details about potential collaborations and industry rumors mentioned in this content are speculative and based on industry reporting rather than confirmed facts.